Hey everybody, how you doing this morning? It's Marla. Hopefully everybody is doing well. It is a super early morning video today, about to take my dogs for a walk. I wanted to show you something that I was sent from a company that's a little different, off the beaten path than I normally do on my channel, but it's going to be taking you into, I have two living rooms in my house. I'm going to take you into one of the living rooms that has been a little empty for me. I felt that there was a chair that should be in a corner area, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. But I just never went out to get one for that room because nobody ever sits in that room. It's kind of just an extra living room for someone to go into if they want to read or get away from the TV room. It's a little quieter. It's in the kitchen. There was an empty space in my living room that I felt needed a chair. I had a company that had a perfect colored chair and a perfect chair that I was looking for. It's a swivel reclining chair. And I said, you know what? I think I'm going to test this chair out and see how it compares to my other recliners. So the name of the company is, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, AOSOM, AOSOM. And this chair was gifted by AOSOM. Now, let me take you into the living room and I'm going to kind of explain a little bit about this chair. I'm going to do the assembly on it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do the assembly. I'm usually pretty decent with assemblies, and I'm going to test out the chair, see how it feels, and see how it compares to some of my other swivel chairs that I have in my house. So this is my living room. You can see it's right next to the kitchen, and you can see the area of the living room that I feel kind of was empty. It needed a chair. I have taken out all the parts of this AOSOM. It's a faux leather recliner, and it is actually an adjustable swivel lounge chair with a footrest. I'm going to put this together a little bit faster speed than normal, and then I'm going to test out the chair, see what the function of the swivel base is like, how that feels, how the recliner feels. It does have the extendable footrest. I'll see how that feels. And you can see it has a round wooden pedestal base, and that's how you can easily swivel and recline the chair. You can lean back in the chair a maximum angle of 145 degrees. It does have, like I said, the leg support with an extendable footrest. It has these nice overstuffed padded cushions for comfort. It's made of leather and hard wood. And let me give you some of the dimensions. The overall dimensions are 30.75 inches width, 34.25 inches in diameter, and 39.25 inches in height. The armrest height from the armrest to the floor is 20.75 inches in height. The weight capacity is 265 pounds. I believe this retails for $199.99. I am comparing this chair to an over $1,500 swivel reclining chair that I have in my other living room. It's kind of not a fair comparison. The swivel base moves fairly well, but obviously it does not move as smoothly as the swivel base of my very expensive chair that I have in the other room. You know, I'm really not swiveling back and forth constantly. The gliding motion is a little bit noisier than my more expensive swivel chair. It wasn't that hard to put together, but I did need my husband just for a few things to help me. It looks like an expensive recliner. The footrest is nice and comfortable. I find the cushions to be very comfortable. For my husband and my taller sons, they find it not as comfortable. I have a 6'3" son and 6'5" son. For them, the leg rest doesn't seem to fit their bodies well. The other thing is, I wouldn't necessarily want this chair being used by children, you know, jumping up and down on it, messing with the mechanism. The other thing that I wish this had that my other swivel chair has in my other room, I wish it had a separate attached headrest so that when you're sitting upright, you have something more to rest the back of your neck on. I think for filling the room, it served its purpose. It really added something to the room. I really was looking for a chair in that corner. I do love the color of it. It's a very pretty taupe shade that blends in beautifully with my room. I find the chair to be really fairly comfortable for my size body. Again, I do wish it had more of an extended top to it, so I had a little bit more of a headrest when I'm sitting upright, but when I am reclined in the chair, that doesn't seem to be as much of a problem. For someone that doesn't want to spend a ton of money on a swivel recliner, because I know a lot of them are so expensive, this one was just exactly what I was looking for. I will leave all the information for this chair, this company, down in my description box. I hope you enjoyed this different type of video with a home furnishing vibe. Take care, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye from Marla.